It may help if you each press the buttons in sequence based on where you're sitting. So the player on the left presses first, then the player to their right, and so on. If another player presses out of sequence, don't worry, just press the button anyway. Press the A button if you'd like to play. Okay, a two-player game. Great! Now you'll need to enter your profile name. Use up and down on the control pad to move through the letters, and press the A button to select each one. When you've finished, select Done. Use up and down on the control pad to choose what you'd like, and press the A button to select. Use up and down on the control pad to move through the letters, and press the A button to select each one. When you've finished, select Done. Use up and down on the control pad to choose what you'd like, and press the A button to select. Use up and down on the control pad to move through the letters, and press the A button to select each one. When you've finished, select Done. Use up and down on the control pad to choose what you'd like, and press the A button to select. Use up and down on the control pad to move through the letters, and press the A button to select each one. When you've finished, select Done. Use up and down on the control pad to choose what you'd like, and press the A button to select. Now it's time to choose which Disney star will be playing for you. Use left and right on the control pad to move through our selection of stars. If you've earned extra costumes, use up and down to change a costume. When you're all done, press the A button. Once you've made a decision, use the control pad to highlight your choice, and press the A button to select. Use left and right on the control pad to move through our selection of stars. If you've earned extra costumes, use up and down to change a costume. When you're all done, press the A button. Let me know what you want to do by using the control pad, and then pressing the A button to select. Use left and right on the control pad to move through our selection of stars. If you've earned extra costumes, use up and down to change a costume. When you're all done, press the A button. Made your mind up? Use the control pad and then select with the A button. Use left and right on the control pad to move through our selection of stars. If you've earned extra costumes, use up and down to change a costume. When you're all done, press the A button. Once you've made a decision, use the control pad to highlight your choice, and press the A button to select. Use left and right on the control pad to move through our selection of stars. If you've earned extra costumes, use up and down to change a costume. When you're all done, press the A button. Please make your choice with the control pad, and then press the A button. The next step is to select a buzzer. Now it's time to choose which Disney star will be playing for you. Use left and right on the control pad to move through our selection of stars. If you've earned extra costumes, use up and down to change a costume. When you're all done, press the A button. The next step is to select a buzzer sound. Use the control pad to move up and down the list of sounds, and press the A button when you've selected the one you'd like. Made your mind up? Use the control pad and then select with the A button. Use the control pad to move up and down the list of sounds, and press the A button when you've selected the one you'd like. One you'd like. Made your mind up? Use the control pad and then select with the A button. Use the control pad to move up and down the list of sounds, and press the A. Okay, it's time to tell us how much you know about Disney films. Now, in which Disney World would you like to play? Use left and right on the control pad to move through the locations. Well, we're almost finished. Just take a quick glance over these details. Let's get started. Disney's Think Fast. Welcome to the world of Lilo and Stitch. We're here for Disney's Think Fast, but first, let's meet our host whose magic got us all here, the unforgettable Genie of the Lamp.
Aloha and welcome to the tropical islands of Hawaii. Over the years, this island paradise has attracted all sorts of alien life forms, from Stitch to the leader of the Galactic Federation and even the king himself. Oh, but enough name dropping. Let's see who's here to play. Hello, player one. She's gone from the farm to being one of the top gossips in town. Everyone welcome Clarabelle Cow.
It's nice to be here, Genie.
Let's meet player two. Sometimes bashful, often clumsy, and though he may goof up, he never ever gives up. He's Goofy.
Hiya, Genie!
Whew. So, now that we're all introduced, it's time to find out what the first round is. Fast chance!
In this round, you'll each get to use the category selector. Each question has 4 possible answers. Use the control pad to select an answer, or hold down the A button while flicking the Wii remote in the answer's direction. Answer correctly before time runs out to score points. Press the A button when you're ready to begin. Press the A button to start. Press the A button when you're ready to start. Just press the A button when you're ready. Press the A button when you're ready. Ready to go? Then press the A button.
Come on, let's take a chance and see what we get.
Use the A button to select a category, player 1.
Are you still with me?
It's all relative.
Who lives with their mother in the Australian outback?
Hey, don't worry. I didn't know that one either.
In Atlantis, the Lost Empire, Thaddeus Thatch was an explorer. What kind of hat do explorers wear?
Bravo.
In Beauty and the Beast, who is Belle's father?
Bravo, player 1.
Player 2, press the A button to select a category.
Magic and mystery.
What do the good fairies in Sleeping Beauty use to perform magic?
Most excellent.
The fairy godmother makes Cinderella's dreams come true. Where are we when we have most of our dreams?
Woohoo! You're all right.
In The Sword in the Stone, Merlin does magic involving birds. What kind of bird might a magician use today? Player 1, time to use the A button and select.
Where in the world?
In The Rescuers Down Under, who saves the day in Australia?
Easy as pie.
Which of these characters lives in Paris?
I like it.
Which character lives in China?
Brilliant.
Use the A button to select.
Animal Kingdom.
Which fish is Ariel's best friend?
Genius.
Which horse belongs to Mulan? In Lilo and Stitch, which animal does Stitch save from getting hit by a truck?
Nice.
Oh, let's take a break and see how you did. That round was player 1's. Let's see if it changes
How
anything.
marvelous.
In second. Player 2.
Yeah.
And in first. Player 1. Player 2.
You're right down there in last place. The next round is
Starstruck.
Our special guest will ask you a series of questions about themselves, their friends, or their story. Each question has 4 possible answers.
Alrighty, let's make some magic. He's blue, he has 4 arms, and he's a hunk of burning love. Let's give a big aloha to that cute and fluffy engine of alien destruction, Stitch.
Hi, everybody! Stitch asks you questions, okay? Lots of questions about Stitch. Stitch's home and Stitch's ohana. That means family. What did Nani say would behave better than Lilo?
And player 1 knocks it out of the park.
Yeah, Stitch is kind of strong. I can lift things that are very big, like cars. But what could Stitch not lift?
I did it!
Stitch is cute and fluffy. And what color?
I did it!
Nice.
Stitch is good hula dancer. Who is ready to dance with Stitch?
I did it!
Good one.
What did Lilo use to nail doors shut and keep out Nani?
Impressive, player 1.
Who Stitch call Stupid Head?
Outstanding, player 1.
Lilo likes to take pictures. With what?
Outstanding.
What number of candles did Stitch put on birthday cake for Lilo?
Ooh, player 1. Nice.
Stitch better go see Lilo now. Everybody have a pretty good day. Bye-bye.
Oh, I just love that little guy. Kind of reminds me of Abu. Cute, furry, and always getting into trouble. Speaking of trouble, let's see if Stitch's questions troubled you. Top of the round, player 1. So, let's see how we're all ranked now. In second, player 2.
Yeah!
And in first, player 1. You are on fire, player 1. Right around the bend is... Take a guess.
In this round, we'll ask questions based on hidden pictures, which will slowly be revealed. The first...
Okay, that's enough of that. And if any of you have X-ray vision, then don't use it. Ow! That's cheating.
Who is this?
Nope. Zowie, that was fast.
Who is this?
Incorrect. Wow, player 2, that was like super quick.
Which instrument does this character play?
Oops. Oh, quick, aren't we, player 1?
Who is this character's mother?
Wait a minute, are you looking at the answers? Huh?
Who is this?
Not giving anyone else a chance, huh?
Who tries to protect this character?
Someone took their time.
Who kidnaps this character?
Ooh, speedy player one. Final question coming up.
What does this character want to eat?
Player one zooms in with an answer. That round's done and dusted. How do you think you did? You owned that round, player one, but did
How
it change anything?
marvelous.
Let's see. In second, player two. And in first, player one. Right now, player one is leading the pack.
Press the A button when you're done. Oh?
We're rounding the corner to the next round. Quick draw.
It's back to a standard question round. We'll add
Auga! Bridge to engine room. Let's dive into this round. So, saddle up and score some points.
who is Pocahontas' father?
Gorge. Nobody knew that? Sheesh.
Which character from Aladdin first shows us the magic lamp? In Mulan, who says, "A single grain of rice can tip the scale"? In Peter Pan, what does John wear on his feet?
You really don't want to be wrong in this round. You'll lose points.
Which character is Basil from The Great Mouse Detective?
Wait a minute, are you looking at the answers? Huh?
The White Rabbit uses a pocket watch to tell time. Which of these is also used to tell the time?
That was fast.
In 101 Dalmatians, the puppies get to sleep in a barn. Which of these animals sleeps in a barn?
I guess you didn't waste any time reading that one.
In the Aristocats, who writes Madame Bonfamie's will?
Now, radar says that was an incredibly fast answer.
In Robin Hood, who claims Mother always did like Richard best?
Nice answering, Tex.
In 101 Dalmatians, the dogs roll around in soot to disguise themselves. Where might soot come from?
Not right. fast, player 2. That's the end of the round. Let's see how you've done. Player 2, it's all you for that round. But what about the overall score? In second, player 2. And in first, player 1.
Oh, player 2, do try and keep up, won't you?
Press the A button when you're set to go.
Ding ding! Moving on to the next round. Observation.
Watch carefully as we show you a film clip. In observation, watch the film clips and then answer the questions before...
Actually, we're, out of popcorn. Excuse me. Had a little snack attack. Ooh, tell us what you saw.
Who is riding in the cart with Amphitryon?
Oops, incorrect.
What color is the donkey's scarf?
Wait a minute, are you looking at the answers? Huh?
What are the builders finishing at the entrance to the town?
Not giving anyone else a chance, huh?
How many wheels are on the cart?
Somebody sure is an eager beaver.
What does the cart contain?
Not.
Can you believe the speed on that answer?
Ooh, I sense another film clip coming up. Here come the questions.
What does the first dwarf to hide jump into?
I guess you didn't waste any time reading that one.
Which dwarf is hiding in the mop bucket?
Fast player one.
Where is Grumpy hiding?
Nice answering, Tex.
When Dopey stands up, what is balancing on his head? At the end of the scene, which dwarf is holding a candle as they look upstairs?
Wait a minute, are you looking at the answers? Huh? End of the round. So, let's check out how you did. Ooh, player two, you knew what to do.
Yeah.
Now let's see how that affects the scores. In second, player two. And in first, player one. You might need to pick up the pace there, player two. Oh, and our next round is...
True or false?
In this round, you'll hear statements that are either true or false. In true or false, you have...
Good thing Pinocchio's not asking the questions, huh? Or this round might be a bit too easy, huh?
Cinderella marries the prince, and they live happily ever after.
Hey, mates! Be it true or false? Ain't that the truth? Sweet!
Yoo-hoo! We'd like another question, please.
In The Sword in the Stone, Merlin has a short red beard.
Oh, who told you that? Pinocchio?
In Aladdin, we meet a monkey named Louis.
True or false? What's your gut?
No, we made that up.
Gold stars all around!
In Sleeping Beauty, Princess Aurora has golden hair.
Hey, that was true!
In Meet the Robinsons, Goob plays youth soccer.
Was that the truth? That was a little fib. Touchdown for player 2!
In Beauty and the Beast, Belle feeds the birds. Some birds can say words like people.
Nothing but the truth! Not the one we wanted.
In Hercules, Hades' henchmen are named Pain and Panic.
Was that false? Or maybe true? Abso-positive-alutely that was true! Hey, don't worry. I didn't know that one either.
In Lady and the Tramp, Pedro is a Chihuahua. Chihuahuas are the world's largest dogs.
Yeah, that was false. Bingo! Oh, let's take a break and see how you did. And player 2 wins the round. Let's see if it changes anything. In second, player 2. Yeah! And in first, player 1. Player 2, this is just a suggestion, but you might want to catch up. The end is nigh. Because it's time for the final round! Balloon burst!
Hold on to those balloons while we ask questions. Answer one right, and you'll not only score points, but you'll get to burst another player's balloon. It's time for Balloon Burst.
In our test round, a few players floated away. But don't worry, I'm sure we worked that out. Did we ever work that out?
In Atlantis, the Lost Empire, who takes Milo to see the millionaire, Mr. Whitmore?
That wasn't exactly right.
Hey, look! It's me! As a bee!
Yes.
In Fantasia's Night on Bald Mountain, what color are the giant demon's eyes?
Oh, sorry.
Big Bang coming up!
In Hercules, what color is Panic?
Look on the bright side. Can't get worse.
Last balloon, player 1. Don't worry, we used stunt doubles and didn't hurt a single balloon during the playing of this game.
And at the end of that final round, let's go check out the scores. Player 2 wins the round. I wonder how that affects the rankings. In second, player 2. And in first, player 1. That's right, the winner and champion is player 1. And that's the end of our little extravaganza. Hope you all had as much fun as I did. For now, it's goodbye from our contestants.
Goodbye from me.
And a big ol' so long from me. Take care, folks. Remember to drive safe and come back and see us real soon. Oh, yeah, almost forgot. You'll need a little magic, genie style, to get home. Another fantastic show.
Welcome to Disney's Think Fast. Would you like to play a Let's take a look at the Hall of Fame. Use up and down on the control pad to choose what you'd like, and press the A button to select.
Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz. Round one. Ready? Go! Round two. Ready? Go! Final round. Ready? Go! Game set. Round one. Ready? Go! Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz. Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz. Super Monkey Ball. Banana Blitz. set. Ready? Go! Game set.